Hey, it's AAA and welcome to part 4 of the Pyramid on Twitch. It's Sporcle time. We have to do 3 Sporcle quizzes. 1 random with 5 spins, things that start with C, end in N, and then AI-generated gaming characters. Spin 1 on random. Country by beer bottle. No. Roll 2. Oh. We were talking about the pyramid. We were talking about the PlayStation last time. But I don't think so. I don't know if I can beat the average person on this. Part of me wants to play it, but I'm gonna keep it. Am I allowed to keep it open and come back to it if I choose it? Because it says you get 5 rerolls. I assume that means when you reroll, you can't go back to one you've previously seen. So, like, if you do all your 5, you're stuck with number 5. I have, like, the vice president of the pyramid in my chat that's who I keep talking to for information, by the way, YouTube viewers. Am I correct in that understanding that that's how the rerolls work? I might just keep this one up because it's funny. Yeah, I might do it later for fun. Difficult images. I think I can do this one. We'll try difficult images. Go. We have a dragon. We have a deck. We have a duck. We have a mallard. Oh no. We've got a durian. We have a dwarf. We have driftwood. We have I can't tell what bottom left is. We have a manatee, but what, manatee? There's gotta be a way to say that with D. We have dip. We've got dive. We've got dorm. We've got drain. We've got dory. Dowry? I don't know how you spell that. Diameter. Dirt. Dinner? No. Dreads. We've got a ditch. We've got a diaper. We've got a dimple. We've got a dowel. We've got dumplings. Dumplings. I don't... I know that word, I don't know how to spell it. I can't tell what bottom left... Is that a discus? It is. We have a drawing. We've got a... So it's not duck. It's not mallard. There's got to be a drake? Yes! Oh, I'm so glad I remembered that. I can't remember how to spell dory. Dory. Oh, drumstick. Oh my gosh, we might get all of them. A dormatee. There is a word for manatee that starts with D, and it's bothering me. I can't remember it. I have 2 left. 3. What's the third one? Oh, bottom drain? No. I can't tell what. You can look up spellings. Cool. How do I look up spellings without opening Google? Because I don't want to look up. I don't want to open up Google. I know what that's called. It's called a dory, a dowie. Thing in the center of a table made of cloth. You are called a. Starting with D, it is called a. I know the item. You're not helping me, game. It's called a dowry? Dowry? No, not that kind of dowry. Cloth table centerpiece name? Crap, what is that called? Oh wait, I think I might remember this one. Is it a dorma? It's a Dora teal? I can't remember the thing for this. I can't remember how to spell this. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. If I can get this, I think I'll get the cloth woven table thing. I don't know. Name. It starts with a D. I know that. This. Doily! Doily! I assume I can't use, like, Google to, like, look up this one, because I don't know where I would even start with getting that. I think it's the scientific name, which I refuse to look up, but I did know what that was. Since we were allowed to look up the spellings, I am counting that for myself, and then I just need to try and figure out what this... Oh, that's ducks. Ducked. Yes! Am I gonna get 23 out of 24? That's pretty good. I'm trying... what's that Manatee song? I feel like the Barbara Manatee song says that its name in there. Yeah, if you know the word but can't spell it, you can use Google to check it. Perfect. Because I definitely think that counts for doily. Because I kept saying it, but I didn't know how to spell it. Is it a Dorma-teal? Teal? I'm just gonna let the time tick down. I'm pretty proud of that. I am pretty proud of that, actually. I don't think 24 out of 24 is going to be the average. If it is, I will spit on the screen. No, I won't, actually, because I have a crack in my screen. A very small crack. And if I manage to spit into that crack, I'll break it. But 23 out of 24, I think is pretty good. For some reason, I was typed in pachyderm. I'm proud of myself for remembering Drake. I feel like that one would also be tricky. I don't think most people know what a durian is. Dugong? Like the Pokemon? Wait, are you telling... All this time, I knew Seal was a lazy Pokemon name, right? Dugong was also a lazy Pokemon name? Are you kidding me? No one ever told me this? I could have been making fun of the entire generation line this whole time? We beat the average. That's all I need to do. But that is hilarious. I never knew that. That both parts of that are lazy. I'm going to throw in a slash marker for that. Real quick. Nope, not that button. This button. I'm going to throw in a slash marker for that. Because I really enjoyed that. And now I'm going to bring it back. Hello. So that's our random done. This one is 40 that start with C, end in N. Let's go. Element, abbreviated C. That would be carbon. Where are you? Oh, no. You have to find them. Punctuation preceding a list. That is a colon. Not rare is common. Plant commonly used in clothing is probably cotton. Cartoon. A casket is also a coffin. Are these alphabetic? Yes, they are. Express dissatisfaction. I'm going to come back to that. To wash or lave. Clean. An officer in the Roman army was a centurion. Process in which blood becomes solid or semi-solid, that would be congeal. Coagulation works too. That's Aquarius or Virgo. That'd be a zodiac, but constellation, of course. State of being would be a condition. A crayon. No, that's canyon. Oh. Oh, man, the vision issues make this a nightmare to try and tell which word is word. A store within a prison. I don't actually know that one. A type of circus performer, that would be a clown. Poultry would be chicken. Where is chicken? Chicken, not children. By which a nation adheres would be a... constitution. A large gorge usually formed by a river would be a canyon. Sentence to a punishment would be a... That'd be condemn, maybe? Condemn? I'm going to come back to that. I'm not confident on that. A Batman villain is Catwoman. Material that covers an opening such as a window would be a... curtain. The crowning of a king, queen, etc. would be a coronation. Voucher for a discount would be a coupon. A grouping traveling people is a caravan. Spice believed to originate in Southeast Asia is a... cinnamon. Offspring is children. Support structure for a building would be a column. Private room on a ship would be a cabin. Substance that causes cancer would be a carcinogen. One with whom an individual trades would be a... I don't know. Maybe a custodian? I'm gonna skip. Large pot, cauldron. Chameleon. Communication. One who surpasses all others would be a competition, companion, custodian, champion. That's the one. A group of interrelated families would be a clan. That would be the Caribbean. That's a custodian. That's a competition. That would be a con. Heat transfer is convection. Express satisfaction is complain. Store within a prison is a canteen. That would be condemn, companion. Ooh. Oh, the average was 93, though. That could have been close. We're 2 for 3. Going into the hardest one for me, I think. AI-generated gaming characters. 3 minutes, 15, let's go. What the frick? Is that Kirby? It is. Are those the... No idea. That looks like Samus? Yeah. Is this Ice Climbers? Ice Climbers? Is that Mario? That's Mario. Oh my god. I think that's Crash? No. That's... No idea. That's Sonic. This is Master Chief. Halo. Spartan. Master Chief. Chief. There we go. I always struggle to spell that one. Donkey Kong. Mega Man. A lot of these are Smash characters. What? What is that? Is that Pac-Man? Looks like a Beyblade. No idea, honestly. Maybe is it Link? Yeah. Is this Fox? A Star Fox. Yes, it is. That is... I'm sorry, what the frick? No, I'm sorry, that's just a pile of towels. That's not a cartoon character. Is that Lara Croft? That's Pikachu? This is... Is that Doom Guy? Doom Guy. Is that... What the hell? Doom Guy. Is that Duke Nukem? Yes, it is. You are not Crash Bandicoot. You are... Bandicoot? No, it is Crash Bandicoot. It just didn't accept Crash. Who is the towels? Can I need to... Who are the... I need to increase the screen. Who are the towels? Who are the towels? I know his name is technically Fox McCloud, but Star Fox was right. Who are the towels? Is it Sheik? Is it Zelda? Is it... Who else? White? Who is so overwhelmingly white that the AI would break and make them into a stack of towels? Or pillowcases. Or blankets. I see, like, I think this is part of a face and an outfit. This might be someone from a, like... Almost all of these have been Smash characters, I realized, funnily enough. Except for, like, Lara Croft and Master Chief. But I have no idea who that motherfricker is. That, like... What? I have no idea. I can't even begin. I have 4 minutes to figure out who this last one is. So I could just go through and start naming every character that comes to mind. Like, what's her name? Shell from Portal. Basically any character associated with the color white. I think 14 out of 15 will beat the average, but just in case it's not, I might need this answer. I might need to figure this out. Gaming characters associated primarily with the color white. Oh my god. That picture does not help at all. I'm gonna zoom back in a little bit. Just because I'm really struggling to see what that bottom left thing is. I can't even tell their gender. From that. It kind of looks like someone I would see in the background of like a One Piece ad. Or just like someone's anime profile picture. If this is an anime game character from like Fire Emblem or something, I won't know it. I won't know their name. I've not played them. I only am familiar with those characters from the little bit of Smash I've played. Oh my god. Who could that be? Let me just start naming some characters. It's not Luigi. It's not... It's not a Boo. It's not... Who could this even be? It's got to be a pretty iconic character, given the other ones on the list. Who are video game characters associated with the color white? Who is white enough to become blankets? I'm dumbfounded. Props to you in chat if you know, but you can tell me when the timer's up if you knew or not, and I'll believe you. I am at such a blank. You're not the ice climbers. I don't know why they're on my mind. Let me go to classics. Are you like Scorpion? Or Sub-Zero? Or thinking of like I'm going all the way back to like arcade cabinets. Could you be... You're not Game & Watch. You are not... Oh, what's his name? Are you Captain Falcon? No? If that was Captain Falcon, I would have laughed so hard. Because I think one of his suits for F-Zero was like all white, one of the old ones. I am dumbfounded. You're not Qbert, obviously. You are not... Are you like a... Is there like a famous baseball game? Baseball players wear white pants. I have no idea who this could be. I really don't know. You're not freaking Jabanian. I have him on my shelf. I just look behind to look at him. He's very white with a bit of red. Well, he's red with a bit of white. I have no idea who this is. I don't want to give up because I'm not a coward. I'm going to let the time run down. Who are you, though? Are you like Bayonetta? No. Are you... What's his name from Resident Evil? You're not from Resident Evil. You're not what's his name. Not Claire Redfield, the other one. I have no idea who you could be. I really hope I don't need to get you to get the average. But getting all the rest, I think, is pretty impressive. So I will live with my 14 out of 15 and hope it's good enough. That was really difficult, though. You are Ryu. Who the frick is that? I have no idea who that is. Who the frick is Ryu? Ryu? Apparently Ryu is towels. In the eyes of AI. Apparently Ryu is just frickin' towels. Oh, Prince of Persia! See, if it had been Prince of Persia, I would have been like, you know what? Totally fair. He is baggy pants, baggy white pants, the character. I don't know who that is. I'm happy with all the rest. This one is hilarious looking. This looks like a meme template. This one was pretty obviously Pikachu. This one I knew was Tomb Raider. This one was kind of tricky. I was surprised it didn't take Fox. This one being Link, I just guessed because of the green, and that looks like it's trying to be hair. From Street Fighter. Okay, so I was getting close with the Mortal Kombat characters before I quit. I should have moved on to Street Fighter. Pac-Man, Mega Man. But to be fair, I don't know the Street Fighter roster like at all. Master Chief. This one I could only tell was Crash Bandicoot because of the foot and that. Mario looks nothing like Mario. That's Samus up there. But for some reason, Samus is a backwards centaur. And that being Kirby is just hilarious. So we're 600 out of 800 possible. I'm pretty certain we'll get the alphabet right. But let's do this before we go. See if I could have done PlayStation games by screenshot. Ape Escape. Nope. Silent Hill. I know Silent Hill. But which one of you is Silent Hill? Is this one Silent Hill? Yeah, Resident Evil is that one. Gran Turismo is probably that one. Parappa the Rappa. Medieval. Never. Assume that's a night game. Probably that one. But we'll come back to it. Final Fantasy. That one. Metal Gear Solid. That one. NFL Blitz. Just look for a football player. I don't see a football player. Are you a football player? No, you're a football. There we go. Tomb Raider. Crash Bandicoot, Wipeout. Oh my gosh, it's your game! It's your game! And I got it right! Golf, Castlevania's this one, Jumping Flash, no idea, Mega Man 8 is this one, Tekken is this one, Twisted Metal. That makes you Ape Escape, you Medieval, and you Jumping Flash. Turns out I would have been fine. 100% with 3.5 minutes left. I would have been fine. That's been Sporcle. We're actually going to cut here because in the same YouTube video, we're going to do the A to Z trivia, which is basically just categories. I haven't decided, how am I going to do this one on stream? Am I just going to have to open up like a note doc or a tweet? Should I just do it in a tweet or something? I don't know how you're meant to do this one on stream. Create a list A to Z of Disney characters. You may disregard V and 3 other letters of your choice. Oh, notepad. You're totally right. I'll close the notepad I have open. I have never had to capture notepad before. How the frick do I capture notepad? Specific window. Are you going to work? Are you going to let me do an untitled notepad? OBS? Come on. I'm going to start writing it out anyways. So I need to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, I know I don't need V, but I'm going to include V anyways, V, W, X, Y, Z, and then I need to do SAD in addition, an additional S, A, and D, yes, S, A, D. I'm going to put a smiley face next to V, because I don't need V. For some reason, the notepad's not showing up. Yes, I have SAD on there twice on this list. I should probably put them next to the S. The S's, the A, and the D. So I have S, S. I have A with another A, and D with another D. I don't know why it's not showing up on the thing. Let's try. Will display capture? No. It's trying. As you saw, it tried to do the The notepad. I might be able to make that, This would honestly be easier to just write into a tweet. I'm just confused why it doesn't let me just capture the notepad, even though it says it's there, and it knows it's there. Yeah, I'm trying to do it without any weird, having to do any shenanigans that I'll have to undo later. You know what? New post. I could just do it on Blue Sky. If it won't show my notepad, I'm just gonna... There we go. We'll do it on Blue Sky. There we go. Studio mode means it won't show up on stream, just so you know. Okay. That probably would have worked, but this is kind of funnier, I think. Let me just make sure that it lets me type past. It doesn't cut me off, and it lets me go into the negatives. It does. Cool. This is clearly when... This is clearly what this website is for. Let me count it in. 3, 2, 1. Here is the final part of the pyramid. I have to name Disney characters for all of these letters except for V and 3 others. Yeah, I get 3 nopes. I'm going to try not to use any of those nopes because Disney characters are so incredibly broad. So, we're just going to start right here. Mickey Mouse. One of our Ds will be Donald Duck, as well as Daffy Duck. Actually, no, we'll be adventurous. We'll do... No, we'll just do Daffy... No, yeah, Daphne? Donald Duck is a slam dunk. I think her name's Daffy. You know what? I will... if it fits in the tweet limit... If it fits in the limit for Blue Sky and Twitter, I will tweet out this random list. But I don't think it'll fit. Let's do L for Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen. Can't do Mater. How about Zurg for Z? Buzz for B. A. Can I think of any A's offhand? By the way, for this, because it says Disney characters, I am including characters who have appeared in Disney things/things Disney owns. So if I have to, I will include Star Wars and Marvel characters, because they not only are owned by Disney, they are aired on the Disney Channel, so like, Ezra. Yeah, we'll do Ezra Bridger. That is a Disney XD show. Disney owns Ezra Bridger. Has always owned Ezra Bridger. I don't feel bad doing that. Let me know if that's not within the rules, but I'm 95% sure that's fine, because that started off on Disney. Let's do... You can include the Brawn then? I have no idea who the Brawn is, but I do appreciate you trying to give me an alley-oop. You can so include the Brawn then? Who's the Brawn? I don't know. Let's do LeBron James. Oh, you could. You could theoretically include LeBron James. I won't. From L, I'm going to do Luigi from Cars. Where's L? Oh, I've already done L. I did Lightning McQueen. I don't know Luigi's character's last name. I could do, like, Ramona. Oh, let's do Anna. Frozen. That's an A. Let's do, what's her name from Sleeping Beauty? I could have sworn the Sleeping Beauty, her name starts with an A as well. Aurora, that's it. Aurora It's a Disney princess. I believe that's Sleeping Beauty. I won't put it in there. C. How about... I'm gonna keep jumping around. I think jumping around's work. One of them is Stitch. I absolutely love Stitch. Stitch is my boy. My son. My favorite little gremlin. Let's do... Q I'll probably nix, but I'm gonna keep it on there for now. I'm gonna put in Yoda. I totally think it counts. Yoda did not first appear in Disney, but it is 626 is Stitch's number, depending on how you count it. It's 626 if you go by the show's count. If you go by the movies, technically he is 627. Because you learn that Stitch was kind of like a... Stitch wasn't the first 626. There was a 626 before 6, who became 628, which is Leroy. Yeah, I know my Lilo and Stitch. I'm actually currently working on animating the new follower sound to being fanfare music from Leroy and Stitch, one of my favorite movies of all time from my childhood. So yeah, depending on how you count it, it's 625, 628, or 625, 6. 625, what's that sandwich? 625, like the proper 625, is named after a sandwich. He might be able to fit. I don't remember what letter he starts with, though. I should stop jumping around like that, and I should start doing things like Elsa. I already have E. Olaf. There we go. Sven. Sven? Can you check to make sure Sven starts with an S for me? I'm 95% sure it does. But you never know. Tinkerbell. Ursula. W. I don't know. Let's go up to C. Could do Woody for W. I tried to take my mind off W, didn't work. Woody. X. I probably cannot think of an X. So I'm going to put a smiley face on X. I'm pretty sure I can't think of one. It's Sven with a V. Thank you. My German got in the way. Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph. Fix It Felix. Fix It Felix. We've got Count Dooku. Again, I'm pulling in a Star Wars, but I think that's fine. I could do a different count. I'm sure there's another one that they own. I think Disney owns the rights to count the count, but I don't think people recognize that as Disney as much as they recognize Star Wars as Disney. I'm sure I can think of a queen. Queen Simray. Who's that? Wait, how did that one come into my brain immediately? Who's Queen Simray? Oh, that's from the now no longer a thing D&D campaign I was in. Oh, that's funny, actually. What is Rapunzel's? We have R already. What's Rapunzel's mom's name? No clue. Never saw the show. What about characters from Big Hero 6? Wasabi? No. Go-Go? Do Go-Go. Go-Go. Big Hero 6? It's not going to fit in a tweet, but I will probably... There we go. I'll put it in the Discord if you want. I assume I'm not allowed to double check ones, but I'm certain her name is Go-Go. I would put money on that. H. Huey. Huey's one of the ducks from DuckTales, isn't it? Huey Duck. Again, not certain on the spelling. Feel free to correct me on the spelling. Oh, Jafar. Jafar. We have Ka from another villain. That's That's Aladdin. That's Jungle Book. Mowgli, we don't need. It's Huey with... Thank you. I would have never guessed it was spelled like that. Thank you, Lemon. Another D. I'm actually almost done. That's a word that starts with D. Let's go for... Do I need an E? I don't need an E. I could do Esteban. I don't need an E. I'm now thinking of Sweet Life characters. Oh, what? Not Debbie. What's her name? Jessie. What's she called in Sweet Life on Deck? There's Zach and Cody. What's her name in that? I feel like it starts with a D, but it probably doesn't. London. I don't need an L. There's a Woody in that as well, funnily enough. Potato Head? Pyramid Judge, do you think Potato Head is fine and just nix the honorific? Because technically they call him Mr. Potato Head, but I feel like Potato Head's probably fine. Because it's just an honorific. Yeah. Cool. Is it bad that I almost typed Negan, like the character from The Walking Dead, for N? I still have 2 nopes. I'm going to use a nope on the Q. So I just have N, I, and D, and I can nix one of these as well. How about... So I should probably focus on this D and this N, and nix the I. D. How about... No, that's 2 M's. I'm pretty sure it's Daffy Duck. But no, Daffy Duck is Looney Tunes. What's Donald Duck's significant other's name? I know it starts with a D. Disney Walt. I did think of putting Disney. Because Disney appears in his own movies, he has his own movie, I did consider Disney for D. I did consider it. But I thought I can definitely think of another D. I'm surprised I haven't thought of an N yet, even on accident. Let's spin the wheel of Disney things I know in my brain. Land on a show. That's Toy Story again. Brain. Do I need Toy Story again? Is there someone from Toy Story I could use? Oh wait, the new girl. Her name starts with a D, doesn't it? From Toy Story 3 and 4. Daisy. No, Daisy. There is a Daisy in... No, it's not the new girl. Daisy was a character in Toy Story. Wasn't Daisy... Thought of one for a letter that you discarded? Feel free to let me know once I've discarded, because I'm not going to undiscard them until the end. Because how long have I been live? 2.5 hours. I've only been live 2.5 hours. I might undiscard and see if I can get every single one on the list, including V, including Q. But I'm going to finish the proper challenge first. It's Q. Okay, interesting. Rex is R. Qbert. Wait, I thought of a Q. Qbert is a character in Wreck-It Ralph. That gives me a second... And I would argue he's an actual character. He is interacted with. He has dialogue. I'm including frickin' Qbert, and no one can stop me. So that technically means I have 2 discards. I think that's how you spell Qbert, technically. So I technically have 2 discards. Quasimodo. Oh, that's really good. That's a really deep cut as well. Jake Long, the Teenage Dragon. I mean, that doesn't fit in here for Dragon. Be funny if it did. Oh, thank you. It's with that one. I kept turning around to look because I do own a mini, like, it's like the size of my hand, like a micro arcade cabinet of Q*bert, because that was one of my favorite arcade games as a kid, along with Ms. Pac-Man. I'm struggling with N. N is where my brain is, and N is what I'm struggling with. Lotso. Huggen Bear. I've gotten so many L's. That was funny. Maybe I. Let's try I for a minute. Let's go to Monsters, Inc. We've got Sully, Mike Wazowski, The Abominable Snowman. You didn't turn in your paperwork last night. What's her name? I can't remember. Waternoose. That's another W. That's a weird W as well. Is there no I character in there? Not that I can think of. Alright, let's head to Pixar this time. Where's my brain going? We are going to... I'm surprised. Wall-E. That's another W, you're right. And Eve. Eve. You know what? I'm going to put in Eve instead of Ezra Bridger. Eve. Love Eve. I love that movie. That movie's incredible. Technically, I just need to get one of these three, and I could nix the other two and say it's a win. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to get one, say it's a win, then have fun doing the rest of these. For D, is there a doctor? Can I think of a doctor from Disney? Or a Doris? I know there is a Daisy in Toy Story. If I think there is one, can I check the name in the movie it's with to see if I am correct? Like, can I search Daisy Toy Story? I'm pretty sure Daisy is the name of the girl from Toy Story 2. I'm asking the referee. You're correct, but it's not what you think it is. Okay. So is Daisy the name... I know Daisy is in Toy Story. Is Daisy the new girl from 3 and 4? Or is she the girl from Toy Story 2? It's one of them. I'm so close. Daisy. Daisy. Daisy, Daisy. Like this close. Is there another Daisy? Is there another girl in Toy Story? Is Daisy Andy's sister? Both in how you think and your writing. Daisy's not the dog. The dog has a name, but the dog's a dude. I could technically take this if Daisy is correct. But also I feel like, isn't Daisy the name of the cow from Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse? One up. No, because I have 3 nopes. I have an X, I have a nope on X, and I could just put an X on I and in. Oh, it's a Daisy Duck! Is that his spouse? No? There is a Daisy, and it's stuck in my brain, and it's killing me. I might get I or N so I can look up who Daisy is, because it's killing me. Ania Montoya. It took you so long, I know. It took me so long. It is Daisy Duck, isn't it? I am now... I went everywhere else! You can tell how impactful of a character she was in Mickey Mouse's Clubhouse that I can barely remember her existence. Let's do I or N or I as well to close this up neatly. It took me forever. I got tricked up on Daffy Duck for so long. For N, let's try for... Or actually, since this is right, I can just technically end here. Because I used a nope on X, I could use one on N and I, but I kind of want to find one. Because I'm technically done, I might use Google to confirm, but Anio Montoya. That's Princess Bride, which is Disney. That's an I, right? But I don't have any idea on how to spell that. Anio. I'm not even certain it starts with an I, but I know it starts with an I sound. Anio Montoya, you killed my father. Prepare to die. Ned. There's a Ned. Oh, Ned from Spider-Man's. Alright, Okay. I'm gonna hide Google search. I'm gonna look up these last two. It's an Montoya I. How do you spell his name? Is it an I? I've got my 800. That is a very iconic... There is a very iconic one. Okay, it is Inigo Montoya. I was right about his name. I'm not surprised that there is a... I do not know that reference. My name is Guilford Godfrey. But yes, I was correct about it being Inigo Montoya. Montoya. And then Ned. I think there's two Neds. Yeah, there's just a Ned. I'm going to include them both, because I did remember that there was both a Ned and Iago. No, is it Iago? Oh, who the frick is Iago? Oh, the parrot! That's not iconic, that's a parrot. I thought there was like a big name character I missed starting with I. But yeah, I forgot about Iago. I'm going to look up Who is Daisy from Toy Story? It's the girl from Toy Story 3. But it's the other girl from Toy Story 3. Daisy is Lotso's owner. So I was right, it was the girl from Toy Story 3, not the girl from Toy Story 2. But it is also, I can't believe how long it took me to remember frickin' Daisy frickin' Duck. That took me forever. I'm gonna try and get V and X. I really think I can get them. Or at least X. If I can get X... No, I can't think of an X. I'm just gonna post this list in the Discord. Got my 800 score. Very sad that... Oh, feel free to tell me your V. Because V is one that's knocked off the block. For V, I didn't need to think for V, so I didn't think for V. I thought for X for a little bit. I could have sworn there was a robot in WALL-E whose name started with X. Violet Parr! That is a great shout. Yeah, Violet, for sure. Are there even any... Let's see. Disney characters... I've already copied and pasted my thing, so... Starting with X. Are there any X characters even? By the way, the first time I drew this, I drew pet fruit, and I was so glad to have a reroll option. Oh, Xandra! And, Xenon. Oh yeah, I would have been fine for X if I had thought about it longer. Yeah, I would have been fine for X if I needed it. But there we go. We got an 800 score. Lost due to a bug. I think I think if we had been able to get that pizza to auto-cook the first time I tried to interact with it to auto-cook, X-Men. Xavier. Xavier from the X-Men. Charles Xavier. X-Man. There's also, there's a Star Wars character starting with X, right? Oreo downstairs is very upset about something. I know there's one starting with X. I'm certain there is an X. There might be a character straight up named X in Star Wars. Ziano. I would have never gotten that, though. Or Zin, an assassin from Mandalorian. I'm quite happy with that 800 point scoring run. Considering how I lost is tragic, but not the end of the world. Random people need to stop sending me Discord friend requests, because they're always artists who just want to promote in my DMs, and it's really annoying. I just got another one while I was talking. Because I went over to post this in the Discord. An 800 score is not bad. I got screwed over by PlateUp. A PlateUp bug, no less.
Hello, what's happening? It's that man in black and green. Sometimes sweet and saccharine. Sometimes he be as mad as me. Insanity, persistently,